big performance for you guys, keeping it really close with the Sun. Does this feel kind of like a turning point for this team, or how do you feel going forward from here?
Yeah, just based off, us playing them our very first game to now, I think there was just a lot of improvement, and so it feels good. I mean, it would have felt better if we came out with a dub, but we look at what we need to improve on, but see the areas where we did well.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think we're taking huge leaps from the beginning of the season, and I think like this game just shows that we could fight with a lot of teams, and it's just up from here.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Steve?
Yeah, if you want me to keep going, I can.
Please, go ahead.
Just how do you guys feel, continuing to learn how to play together? You guys have been quite the 1-2 punch.
It feels great, having someone that you can rely on, for big buckets at the end of the game, is huge. And I think the more we gel and the more we just keep playing together, it's just going to be even harder to guard us and stop us.
I definitely agree. I think it's nice to get that feel with playing with each other. I think Liz just brings, she opens the floor up a lot. She keeps defense honest because there's a lot of stuff that she can do. And so it's just really nice to have that combo.
Aliyah, you went up against Bree Jones tonight. It was an established, very good post. How did you feel about that battle, and how was it kind of different from, the college game?
Yeah, it's definitely a harder battle than the college game. But I think from game one to the second one, I think there was a lot of improvement. I'm figuring it out step by step, so it felt really good.
And then for you, so what kind of advice can you give, from rookie season to the second season, et cetera, for her, just on what changes and what you've learned?
I think she's doing just fine. She don't need no advice. She's doing just fine. But I think just being consistent is the main thing. Just having that consistency is going to keep bringing us wins. Hey.
Pat, anybody on Zoom have anything for NaLyssa or Aliyah?
NaLyssa, can you kind of talk about your night a little bit? It was a little bit of a struggle maybe in the first half, but what allowed you to, kind of overcome that and to be able to have the type of night you did?
I think just being around teammates that push you, I think it just motivates you to just want to go harder. And then the score kept getting closer and closer, so I knew we were in the game. So, I just had to dig in and try to get us a win.
Do you feel like resiliency like that is kind of a sign of your own growth?
Yeah, for sure. I think, a lot of times, last year I would have a bad shooting night and just go into a slump. But I think this year I'm figuring out that I could do more than just score the ball, and that's what it showed on rebounding.
Aliyah, you hit 31 threes in college, so it's not something new to you. But the
I'm
shot
telling you.
Were you happy with how the look went and obviously knocking it down?
Yeah, definitely. Shout out Liz, though, because she had a great kick out to me. But, I just shot the ball with confidence, and it went in, so thank God.
Thank God.
That's all I have. Thank you.
All good, you.
Can I keep asking?
Yeah, please,
okay.
please go.
Yeah, just between the first couple games and this one, you guys are a team that really likes to share the ball. Everyone who gets it is going to get looks. What does that kind of say about what you expect from the team going forward?
Yeah, just that we play for each other. Our goal is to make the right pass, good to great, great to best. Seriously, just moving the ball, and that's what we do.
This game, you guys played really close, and I asked NaLyssa and Aliyah, and they both said they felt like this could be a turning point for the team. I'm just curious if you feel the same.
I'm gonna agree with my players. It's just a real stark contrast to when we played them the first time. We executed much better. We're struggling with some things that has been kind of our Achilles heel, and that's offensive rebounding for the other team. We're just giving up way too many we're giving them too many opportunities. We're also really talking about our starts. So today was our third quarter start. I think they went 10 for 13, scoring out of 13 possessions 10 times. Like, that can't happen. So just figuring out some things, like just grinding it out, getting stops when we need them, not letting people go on runs, and then we'd have to dig ourselves out. I thought the last 3 minutes of the game, we played just about as hard as you could possibly play. We were down 7 with 250-something and got it right back. And that's just the intensity and how we have to play from the start.
For that last play, where you guys had a chance to tie it up, what kind of did you want to see, and what sort of transpired there from your perspective?
Yeah, well, I figured they would play us really tight and give us a 2 since we were down 3. They stayed out on us, and we cut Lexi Hull out. They took Kelsey Mitchell away. That was who we were trying to get to. We did a great job of understanding where they were all at, reversed it out, and had a great looking 3 to tie it up. I'm proud of our execution. Our after timeouts, things that we're doing, things that we're putting in, we're starting to execute really well.
Grace got some good minutes in the first half. Just what did you see out of her, and how do you feel like she can kind of continue to gain more minutes as the season goes?
Yeah, I think Grace is doing exactly what we're asking her to do every day. She's getting ready for the opportunities and the moments that she's given. She's going in, she's playing as hard as she can, and wanting to learn in these moments. Like, it's just a different, it's a different level, but she's putting in the work in practice, and she's putting in the work after practice and before practice with the coaches. I've said it, I'm going to keep saying it. She's going to be a good player. It's just for rookies, it takes them some time, and I'm have all the confidence in Grace when she goes in, and she's just going to keep getting better and getting more minutes.
And then Aliyah obviously had a great game. She was battling with Bree Jones, who's a very good established post player. What about Aliyah makes her so pro ready?
Yeah, Aliyah's special, man. She wants to learn. Like, she's asking questions. She's asking great questions. She wants to know why things are happening. She's watching a lot of video. She's doing extra work with our coaches. She's just a great presence down there that never stops fighting. She never stops fighting, and her basketball IQ is really high for a post player. She hit a 3 today. That was pretty incredible. Maybe we'll need to run some pick and pop bar. I don't know, now that we've seen that she can shoot the 3, but she's just getting better. My coaches were just giving me some stats and I don't remember them right now, so please don't ask me, but it's things that just doesn't happen for especially rookies or any other players that are averaging the points that she's averaging right now and what she's doing.
Can I keep going? Yeah, one of the things that has stood out to me is her efficiency.
Oh, yeah.
And it translated right from college. Was that something you expected, or was that surprise you?
No, she takes her time when she's in there. Her footwork, she's able to just take her time, get, like tonight, Bree Jones, she got her up a couple times, was able to reverse back out. She just has really, really nice footwork, and she's able to just take her time, take what Bree gives her, and put the ball in the hole. I mean, she's just worked really hard at that part of her game.
And then there at the end of the game, there was a moment, I don't know if you saw, where we were always upset about a call, and Aliyah kind of grabbed her and pulled her in. Just what is it about her that, she's not afraid to tell a vet, hey,
Yeah.
we don't need a technical right now or anything.
Yeah.
Just how is she not afraid to do those things?
We have given her that freedom because she's earned it. When she speaks, people listen. She's usually spot on when she's talking. We've got 9 first and second year players. So, E-Dub, Tori, Kelsey Mitchell, they're hungry for leadership as well. And Aliyah's put herself in a position where they listen to her, and that's an excellent thing for us.
You mentioned the execution, but what kind of about the way your team fought impressed you the most tonight?
I feel like when we drew up things in timeouts, we've struggled with that. We've been working on it. Just figuring out, especially little small things, like how to hold the board so they show exactly where they need to stand, so we're ready to go. They went and did exactly what we asked them to do. If we asked them to set a screen, we're doing a much better job of setting up our man, using those screens, making second cuts. So it's just small things that we're having to just keep talking about every day. I'm going to say this, our team, we have to be better with our sense of urgency. We have bad starts. We had a bad third quarter start. Our sense of urgency has just got to get better. And when we figure that out, when we play at a level from the start, it'll be a different ballgame at the end. We just keep getting, having to keep coming back from 10, 15, sometimes 19 down, and we can't keep putting ourselves in that position.
As a coach, when you have a team like this that went through such a losing streak that's clearly in the building process, how do you kind of go about trying to get them to get a step better every day?
We just go to work. We stop talking, we teach, and we go to work, and that's all we can do. And they've got to get the experience. They've got to feel like they're hurting right now. Like this one hurt because we gave up too many offensive rebounds, and we turned the ball over 6 times in the first quarter. They had 11 points off our turnovers in that first quarter. You can't do that with good teams. This is one of the top 4 teams in the league, and it's not going to get any easier. I mean, we got Vegas coming in. So we've got to have that sense of urgency we turned it over, now we got to make sure we get a good shot. Now we got to reverse the ball and get to the second and third side. And that's just a learning process, that's experience.
When you see them, hurting, is that a good thing to you to see that they're upset about losing? losing a close one like this?
No question it is. You know, when you've lost as much as some of them that are sitting in that room, you have to teach them how to win again. Like, you have to learn to win. And so that's what we've also spent a lot of time talking about that. Like, there's a way to win, and you have to, sense of urgency, fight from the beginning, execute, do the little things, the blocking out, the rebounding, giving them one opportunity. So that's just, you know, that's what we're working on daily. And they're putting in the work. They are putting in the work.